What up, people? Today is the day that we go pick up some dog houses. I found a guy on Facebook Market who makes them custom to what you want, and I talked about it on yesterday's video, I believe, a little bit, but we're actually going to go pick him up today between 1 and 2 o'clock. Some people probably think this is a lot, but when you actually break it down by the materials and stuff, it's actually a pretty good deal. So I found the guy, he does them for, I think, $280 a piece for a 4-foot by 6-foot dog house, and it's 5 feet tall. It's got the metal roof and everything on top, and he charges $280. So I was talking to Jason. I said, hey, if you kind of break it down by the size of them and the materials and all that, you're probably going to be paying pretty close to what he is, and we don't have a lot of time to do certain things, so this is something we needed, and I wanted to get it off of one of our to-do lists. So I told the guy if he would build me 2 of them custom, I would be willing to pay $500, and he said yes to that. So I mean, I saved $60, so that'll cover the gas and everything to get out there and back, and it's something we very much needed. I like having the dogs around me, but realistically my house is so small, having 3 dogs inside there. Tucker and Daisy shed a lot, and they like being outdoors for the most part, and realistically once I build the little dog pen and put the house out there, they're only going to be in there at night, or if I'm running into town for something. Other than that, they're running all over the property and just living their life. And most of the time in the evenings, I take a lap around the property on the 4-wheeler. They chase me, and they get all their energy out. So by the time they're done with their run, they're both exhausted, so they lay down anyway. So hopefully everything goes as planned. Like I said, we're supposed to go around 1 or 2 o'clock today and pick them up. And I'm going to paint mine black so it'll match my house, and then I need to pick up some 4x4 posts. I'm going to make a fence around it. I'm going to use the same cattle panels I have that are currently behind my house, but instead of using the T-post, I want it to look a little bit better. So I need to pick up the 4x4 posts, paint those black as well, and then I'll put the cattle panels up against it. It'll give them I don't know, I'm just guessing, maybe a 16 by 16 area, just to be able to walk around a little bit, have the house in it, and they'll have their food and water out there as well. But that's what's going on today. We did have a scare this morning. It always makes my stomach drop when I see stuff like this happen. Jason actually spent the night at Danielle's last night, so they're both in town. I went to feed the animals this morning, and our 12-foot gate that's in the back where the pig pen is was completely wide open, and my heart dropped because I didn't know what was going to be gone. I started looking around. I see Miss Breakfast in the pen, but I didn't see Breakfast or Mr. Hanky, or Hank, whatever you want to call him. Instantly I thought, damn, these pigs are very much domesticated. They're not free-ranging and out on their own doing stuff, and we do have coyotes and stuff around. And it took me pretty much about 30 minutes or so looking around, and finally I see in the brush Mr. Hank walking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Still didn't see Breakfast. Started searching around a little bit more, and lo and behold, he was just probably about 15 feet away, and I was able to get both of them in there. I made sure that back gate was definitely locked up really good this time, and just stuff like that. That's why you need to check on your animals pretty often. We check on ours at minimum 2 times a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, to feed them, and then we're constantly going around. I can see most of the animals from my property just from my back door. Once all the leaves start dropping completely, I'll be able to see the animals a little bit more than that, and that was one of our main reasons for wanting to move the animals to the new area that we're building. I'll have a good visual of them from my front door, and then Jason and Danielle will be able to see them as well. They constantly drive by and we'll be able to see the animals. But man, talk about a scare. That's our future with our animals. We got Breakfast to be a breeder, and same thing with Miss Breakfast. And I mean, we'll end up selling some of the pigs once they have babies. We will butcher some of them. It just is what it is. And we'll just leave the parents as pets and our breeders, basically. And to see that almost just disappear, like I said, made my stomach drop. And I'm just glad that I was able to find them, get them back in there safely, and that nothing would happen to them. So that was a scare this morning, and I hope we don't have that happen again. So like I said, I did reinforce that gate. I don't see them getting out of that gate anymore. And I am running into town. As you can see, I'm in the car. Need to run to Walmart, pick up just normal groceries. I'm going to pick up some water and then some extra supplies. Every time I run into town, I tend to pick up just a little bit extra, stash it away in certain places. And yeah, so I need to see. I got on Craigslist earlier. I got on Facebook Market. I try to do that each morning when I wake up, have my coffee, and just get on there and just see if there's any items that we could use out on the property. And that's how I found the guy that has the dog houses. Jason and I were talking about stocking up on animal feed. One, so we don't have to constantly go into town. I feel like we go into town at least once a week for feed, either whether it be just dog food or animals, or the feed for like the pigs and chickens and stuff. So we were talking about stocking up on that as well. So I started looking up online for metal barrels that we can store food in, all the animal feed and stuff. And he was talking about possibly stopping by Beeline, which is a Paragon Ridge, their store out in out in Mounds, I think is what it is. So we'll probably end up stopping by there sometime and stocking up on a bunch of food. And, you can never have extra water, even though we have our water well out there. You saw in my video that I posted on the main channel, I made the little rain catchment out of a trash can. Yes, I know there's a million ways to make those different types of rain catchments. This one, I wanted to do it without having to use a gutter system. I did see this on YouTube. I'm not claiming that I'm the first one to make them. There's a million people that make these. I just wanted to do my spin on it. Maybe a viewer that hasn't seen it before can make their own out of it and make it their own type. And so yeah, that's something that I'm trying to get better on, getting more water out here, and obviously stock up on bottled water as well, just in case something happens with our water well. We'll still have some kind of drinking water out there without having to run into town. So that, and you always got to have your toilet paper, that's for sure. Y'all saw how it was, the shit show when COVID hit, how everybody was fighting over toilet paper. And even the packs of toilet paper you can get for like 89 cents or something like that, they jacked up the price on that as well. It was like $1.50 or something at the peak of COVID. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And I'm just glad that all the animals were safe this morning and I was able to find them all, because once again, that was something that, if you're an animal lover or you raise animals, that's the last thing you want to see is an open gate. So anyways, I'm going to run into town, get my stuff, head back to Shoot Dang Ranch, get ready to go pick up these dog houses. Like I said, hopefully everything goes smooth with that. And hopefully on the next video, you'll see the whole new dog setup. So anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching this video. Appreciate you guys watching, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the like button. And I couldn't do it without you guys. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, people. Be prepared.